out of this icky black mirror-like reflection of smog, a long-limbed, standing about 9 feet tall creature emerges. You could see what looks like to be like almost like a deer elk type of snout, long-aided, but you could just see bone reaching into what looks like to be like dark ether inside of its nose and mouth. As it opens, you just see it starting to drip this sort of smog out of its mouth. Its eyes start to glow a sort of bright blue, and you could see giant antlers fixed on top of its skull. And what it did is that it actually pulled on the floor, and it looks like a very familiar bow that you notice is actually your brother's. Almost like he pulled a reflection out and released an arrow into the black ichor, and the reflections.
Alright, I will go through the door that Sav's in front of.
It is a large room with broken glass and stained floors, different desks that hold now rotted over beakers and Bunsen burners, now rusted with age. There are numerous papers and notes along the floor, and along the far end of the room there are multiple human-sized glass tubes.
Oh, I will check the first tube. The tube closest to me.
Alright, what you find are empty tubes for a while. Rolly, as you start to go down the hall, or down this room. They're all labeled, however. Experiment 101, Experiment 102. You read notes about how two individuals are speaking to one another, discussing about how it's interesting that some creatures are a mixture of two. For instance, there is a displacer beast. It's a creature that is a mixture between a puma and one with tentacles. There's also an owlbear that almost carries traits from both, the named animals as such. Finally, there's a question written red: what if we make our own? Test subject 202. Second variation, it looks like it's successful. At first, the doe head was not stable enough, and it actually fell. We instead used a stag's head, and it seemed promising, and due to our new benefactor, the creature now shows signs of using illusionary magic innately.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know what one of those things is.
Oh shit.
Huh.
I've been riding for 2 weeks.
Oh my god.